welcome. That looks a bit shite. Hold on. I've got my little beautiful cat with me. 2 seconds, guys. Hi all. Tell me who's in the room so far. I'm absolutely knackered. I look knackered. So welcome to another Saturday night where we have a wee chat. We have a chat about other things. I'm currently in the editing room, in the production room at the minute. Here I am with my beautiful cat. There's Jet, my wee gorgeous Maine Coon. Mwah. Say hello to YouTube, Jet. Huh? Right, guys. How do we start? You sit there, Jet. You sit there. What a week has been for me. I don't know who's been watching the videos recently, but by goodness, it's been a hard week for me. I've finally got the house finished for the house. And hi, Michael. Are you regular? Mike Moreland. I know Moreland. You local lad? Anyway, been a busy week for me. I don't know if anyone's been seeing what's going on. Hi, Charlotte. Oh, Claudette, sorry. Awesome, just found your channel today. I've been binge watching your videos. That's not a good idea, guys. Or Claudette, I think that's a terrible idea to binge watch me. You'll end up getting sick of me like everyone else does. Anyway, hi, Stuart. How are you? Did you ever find yourself in a situation where money didn't motivate you anymore? Oh, that's a really good question. I'm going to answer that question, Stuart. No, that's the honest answer. I'm not suggesting that money is my maker. The desire to be successful. Well, welcome to the channel, Michael. The desire, Stuart, to be successful was always my drive and is today. Working the hours I do to become wealthy was the idea that someone goes to me, do you see that guy Al? He knows what he's doing. To be overestimated, not underestimated, was one of my drives, one of my ambitions. I came from a very poor family, Stuart, and sadly, you make me want to move to Northern Ireland. It's so beautiful. Yeah, beautiful country. Some people are terrible, and I suppose the world's full of terrible people. So, but back to Stuart. Stuart, that's a really good question, and it's hard to give a full answer to without being extremely impersonal. But the issue is, my drive for success was never money. Money is a secondary result to my drive for success, or tertiary actually, because what's happened is that, as I say, I come from a poor family. A lot of people looked down upon me back when I was a young lad, and I wanted to prove them that I was better than what they judged me at. And it became a compulsion, a desire to become successful based on the fact that I didn't like people looking down upon me as the poor guy. So I worked extremely hard, and I used my brains, my balls, and everything else. Well, there it is. There, look at this, Les. So Les is now a moderator. Our new moderators have come on board. But it's a great question, and money is always an extremely important thing for everybody. However, it's not my motivation primarily. It's only my motivation when I realize I have to get something done and need money to get it done. That's when it becomes a problem. I have to make sure, or that I've got wages to pay, or I've got bills to pay. I become more motivated about money then. But ultimately, if it comes to personality, to be honest with you, I would rather be poor on the basis that people understand me or respect me as a person who knows what I'm doing and knows what I'm talking about. I would sell everything I have on the basis that they give me the reputation that I've earned. That's it. There it is. So, great question. So Les, however, when my desire were to plan, create, and do what motivates me. See, this is it. Les is exactly the same. Leslie is a planner, creator, whereas my desire, my motivation is to want to be known as successful. But that is a drive never to be poor again. Yeah, because the worst thing about lack of money is a lack of choices in your life. Les, you should start your own bloody channel, love. You're amazing. You're amazing. Southeastern Picker, what have you said? Why do you always say something that HR would definitely say, wow, boy? Southeastern Picker, why do you always say something that HR would? What's H? Is this human resources? I wouldn't know. I've never worked for a company for long enough to know what HR would definitely say. Wow, boy. Do you want to expand on that, Southeastern Picker? You're more than welcome. Anyway, so what a day, or what a week it has been for me. I've been doing a lot of moaning this last week, to be honest with you. And I've done a few videos of me complaining about taxation because we've just done the tax returns. And I don't know if anyone you know about UK tax, but self-employed tax has come in. That's the way our money is needed. You're absolutely right, Jason. It is not to be loved. Anyone that focuses 100% on money, from my experience, never succeeds. Never succeeds. And it's not that I intentionally drove away because I understood that never. I've noticed that there are people who are money driven never seem to do well, or they end up committing offences or fraud, which is an offence. Anyway, so yeah, where was I? Yeah, so it's been an awful week, and I've moaned like crazy, guys. I have been a big moany I'll get, and I promised myself today I would not swear. So this is a non-swearing live show. I'm not going to swear as much. I'm going to try not to. But there's a lot of things been getting me my goat this year or this week. It's been a terrible thing. I don't know if you've seen it, Les, or anyone else that's watching as a regular has seen that I've got a lot of negative situations happening at the minute. A lot of people, you in the last 3 years, to be honest, I've only seen you, mate. But the only thing that this fallacy springs back to mind about the fallacy springs back to mind. And sorry for being picky but curious. Okay, you in the last 3 videos, me in the last 3 videos, to be frank, are the only I've seen, mate, but the thing about the fallacy springs back to mind. The fallacy, you talking about, did I say something about fallacy? I love that word, fallacy, it's a great word. I don't know, maybe there's something enjoyable in the word fallacy. Phallic. Is it phallic? Les, you can tell me that one, you're a smart girl. Anyway, I'm distracting myself. So yeah, tax. What a nightmare this week. So the HMRC, we've done a video on HMRC at the minute. The taxation has got mad. I'm actually coming to a point where some of my businesses are actually sitting at 40% loss because of taxation. I don't know if anyone else is getting that problem, but I am. What are you like? Anyone else getting in the HMRC? Anyone in the UK here? Anyone in the UK got problems with HMRC, self-assessment, tax returns, etc.? It's been a nightmare. But I'll talk about that in a minute. There's social media, especially Facebook, can be a forum, so that's why you're expecting it. Yeah, but you know what, Les? I have seen a lot more negative people, which springs to mind my idea. Here's a suggestion. Look at this for a great idea. Tell me what you think of this, viewers. I'm going to do a video, and it's going to be a long way of videos, and it's going to be this. I don't mind haters. I'm not worried about people hating me. You know, haters are haters, and you know I love a fight as much as anyone else does when it comes to haters and keyboard warriors. I'm not a snowflake about it. You know, I do sometimes get annoyed, but it doesn't snowflake me. I don't get offended very quickly. So I like a bit of a fight back. But this week, there's been a lot more people hating me this week. And I've been fighting them. One of them has been extremely personal. And he sadly got banned. But there's been a lot of it going on. So here's an idea, which springs to mind. The idea came up the other day. And I said to my kids and I said to my family, hey, you know, and my colleagues, how about this? I do a video of me running down to the phone shop and I do a video on buying a phone called a burner phone, a burner header phone. And I'm going to give a number. I'm going to put it into my socials of my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, etc., etc. And I'm saying, if you've got a problem, call me. and we can have a conversation for real. I thought that was quite a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my telephone number, and we're going to have a debate. Hi, Oliver. Talk to you in a minute, just 2 seconds. How are you? Brilliant, Oliver. Well done. And the debate, I want to have a debate with all the haters. So they want to come and tell me what they think of me. Yeah, it's going to be a great idea. So I'm going to video, Reem's going to record me on video. We're going to go down to like O2 or Vodafone or whatever. I say, and I go into the shop and I say, guys, I want to buy a burner phone. And I'll set it up to make them shocked like I'm a crimmy. You want a phone? See if they actually sell me a phone when I call it a burner phone, first of all. I want to get a burner phone because I want to do something really special for me. So go in there. Hi. Good Life Off Grid. Hello, everyone. Helen here. I'm off to working. Good Life Off Grid. Well done, you. I've seen your wee thing. Love the word. Good Life Off Grid. If you've got a channel, I want to know. Because we do a bit of off-grid stuff as well, such as solar panels and the likes. Anyway, Big Al, where'd you get named from? That's a really good question. Number one is I'm big, and number two is my name is Al, therefore Big Al. That was an easy one. Yeah, all you need is yeah. Oh, hello. What's this? I only discovered the big respect you, I love you, man, fights back. Oh, Scottish, good lad. Oh, did you give me some money? What for? Look, I appreciate that. I'm going to donate what you just did to charity. I'm going to donate that to charity, okay? Thank you, but I'm going to donate it to charity. Any money that comes from another person, just because you want, Bob, you're a star. That's going to go to charity of your choice. You tell me where that goes. So, where are we? Yes, so I'm going to go and buy a burner phone. And that phone's going to be advertising our friends. And our friends will, the friends, the haters, I mean, they'll call me, they'll chat to me, and they'll say, I hate you, you bastard, etc. Well, Kevin, I did swear, but let's assume that it wasn't that. So there's a lot of people who want to talk to me and be nasty to me. So a cat sentry, well, you know what, that's quite cool. Bob, there you go. There's my wee pussy. That's Jetski. That's my wee man. Mwah. That's my fella. So yes, thank you very much. I will send that off to the local cat sanctuary. I tell you what I'll do, because you've done that, okay? You've done that, and I'm going to donate 50 quid on top of your fiver. And I'll do a video on that because of you doing that. So it's going to be 55 quid to the cat sanctuary. And I'll put it in the video here. Maybe I'll do it in another video of me doing that because of you. Thank you very much, sir. There it is. Someone's charity always gets hit back with someone else. Well, listen, it's cat sanctuary is a great idea. I love my cats. Anyway, so the burner phone, the burner hate phone. There's a lot of people hate me. There's a lot more people who enjoy what I do, but there's a lot of people hate me. I've been accused of being a greedy landlord, a terrible landlord. There's a lot of things said nasty. I mean, I'm not soft about it, but it does grind me down a bit. So I want them to have a chat with me to see if they've got enough courage to sit and talk shit to me the way they did. Did I swear again? I didn't, didn't I? To talk crap to me the way they did online. See if they're going to be keyboard warriors. And we're going to do videos of it. So every time that phone rings, it's going to be ringing with a special ring. Ding, dong, ding, whatever it is. And I'm going to make sure that everyone that's with me is going to record the conversation. And we're going to put it into a big montage. We'll put it in, and I'm hoping for, and this is the aim. The aim is to have the telephone number advertised and the telephone advertised. And I'm going to ask for 100 haters in 30 days. That's it. And I'm going to have a conversation with 100 people who hate me. And we're going to have a conversation and debate. And I'm either one, going to try and turn them, or two, I'm going to tell them to sort off. Either way, it's going to be very entertaining. So that's number one. Okay, number one. That's it. I must remember to do that actually. Bob, I'm going to, just so you know, sir, I'm going to put down that cat sanctuary thing. 50 quid from me and 5 quid from you, Bob. Thank you, sir. I have a new channel and I had to shut down my other channel. Long story, trolls. Oh, wow, the trolls. Yeah. No, I get it, mate. Oh, sorry, Helen. No, mate. Hi, Vivi. How are you? Listen, there's a lot of new people coming on board this week. I seem to have attracted new people to the channel this week. Yes, well, I am Northern Irish, which is a part of the United Kingdom, so I would be a Northern Irishman, although half English. Haters hate themselves. They hate aspects of their own lives. I agree with that. I've asked the questions when people say something foul. I say, are you okay? Is there something that I'm doing that's upsetting you? Howdy, all. Is that, yep, Rainbow, how are you, sir? Or, milady, I should remember that. Anyway, where was I? Well, Tisbigs, what's happening? So you're all coming on board, all the regulars are coming on board. Welcome, one and all. I really do appreciate your time tonight. It's getting quite, well, me and Jetski and I, can you say a bottle of water? Now, I am on your work chair, Roeem. Here's Roeem again, calling in. How are you, sir? Such a dude. This guy, classic. Whoa, this is all going really quickly now. I need to make sure I slow down. Hi from Canada. Eunice, how are you, Mark? Courtney, Live, Learn and Survive is charity run by Trent Maxwell, a co-star. Leanne, what they do is they go around places like schools and teach people how to be safe. There's a fire, etc. Okay. Oh, you're quite Scottish. Courtney, where are you from? Sorry. You are from, I don't see here. Oh, yeah, I do see. Have you heard of the charity Live, Learn and Survive? That sounds pretty cool. It's a school charity, is it? Ali, how are you, sir? Courtney, you're welcome. Right, okay. Courtney, I'm just going to write that down and we'll do a bit of advertising on it. If you can send me the link for that stuff and I'll advertise on my thing, of course. Whoa, let's see. Tisbags, we're chatting about tonight, Al. Well, no, it's okay. What we're chatting about is very simple. I was sitting talking about a burner phone, a hater phone, and we're going to do a video on the hater phone. So I'm going to buy a phone, advertise my number so people can call me directly and call me a tosser. And what the tosser can do then is record it. We're going to do it by hiding, of course, and record it. And then we're going to advertise it. We're going to put up a big video. We're going to do a massive 1 hour montage of all the comedy that I can create from the haters. So I'm hoping for a lot more comedy from it. Don't worry about Charlie. Send it me. Oh, my ex had my money. Oh, sorry, Jason. Sorry to hear it, mate. So system nick noise. Yep. Okay. Is this a hating thing? We're going to have this conversation. Praise Allah, relinquish your sinful life. Okay. They can ring me, deep breath down on the phone. Okay, Quaver, let's not go mad. I understand you've got something to say, so let's just put you on timeout for a while. There we go. I don't know if you guys are Al's on YouTube segue. Is YouTube your segue into digital goods? Yeah. No, it's YouTube. I decided to do YouTube because I watched these people called Nick and Andrea who are eBay resellers, and they're doing quite well. They're doing very, very well. They've got 68,000 subscribers, and they seem to have power with eBay and respect by eBay. So what happens is then eBay themselves listen to Nick and Andrea, and they only, don't get me wrong, they're good people. I'm looking forward to seeing them next week. I'm going off on holiday next week, but I'm looking forward to seeing them next Saturday. Is it next Saturday? No, it's a Saturday after next, the 22nd. So we're having a big meetup with all the yes, Gary, all the resellers of eBay, people like Ricky Resell, Flippin' Resells, all the big eBayers are coming, and they're grouping into England. I'm going over for the first time to meet them all. So that's going to be quite cool. Have you any more information on how to ship the UK without any paperwork? Where are you from, Southeastern? Are you American? And I'll give you the answer for that. Dog Cat Code, hi, big, you run an interesting channel, great stuff. Well, it can only get more interesting with your feedback and your help. It's a two-way system as far as my channel is concerned. I talk about the nonsense. Oh, are you from Bangladesh? I talk about the nonsense, and I'll talk to you about India in a minute, then coming from India. I talk about the nonsense that I do on YouTube. And before I did that, I realized that it was very interesting what I do. I didn't realize how interesting it was because I'm only going this now for 19 weeks. This is my 19th or 20th week. I'd even say I'm celebrating my 20th week. And I've just hit nearly, I think it's 5 million subscribers now. 5 million. And it's, I'm not from, I've done it again, Roeem. I've done it again. Not subscribers, views. I've had 5 million views and I've paid quite a fortune for that. So my digital product is changing because I wanted more power with eBay. And then it turned out a little bit more what I was doing building. I was doing the rentals. I was doing my eBay. I was doing my Amazon. I was doing staff talks. I was doing mentoring. That's one thing I want to do. I want to mentor people to become more successful in what they do. I believe that my success has to be passed on, like Leslie, yourself. I'm sure you pass on your wisdom to a lot of people, and I feel the need to pass on wisdom to everybody else as well. So yeah, that's what I did the YouTube for, and now it's actually become a pretty good income. It pays for one member staff already in 20 weeks in. Roeem, correct me on that. Is it 20 weeks we're in? South Belfast. Are you from South Belfast, Southeastern? I'm from Manchester, mate. I'm a builder. Love watching your videos. Oh, listen, Luke, you're a builder, mate, and I'm a fraudster. You're a builder. You've probably done a lot more than I have. I believe that I don't deserve to refer to myself as a builder. I'm just a guy who was a spark. I was an electrician, and what I've done was I've expanded my skill set through just continually making mistakes. That's how I did it. Goodbye, Helen. Enjoy. I love to see you again. Please join us next week on 8 o'clock. You're a builder as well, Jason. Very good. Oh, Tisbigs, where's the old school located? So this is the one that's got the government. This is where you got Bad Head coming in, the heritage environment. Okay, all right. We'll talk about that. Oh, Gary, well, I know you're in Belfast. I don't think Southeastern's in Belfast. I don't know where he's from. I have no idea. I think he's messing with us. Hi, Renoa. I'm a joiner by trade, exactly the same fella. Turn my hand to most things, trial and error. Yeah. Well, I think you would be probably more qualified as a builder than I am. I've been at it on and off for most of my life, but I mainly served as a spark, and I don't say I know everything. I just can't know everything, to be honest with you. I am learning as I go, and any mistakes I make, I record it. So you've seen some of the stuff I've done. A lot of people sometimes take the mick out of me, but hey, it is what it is. I'm here to be taking the mick out of. That's what I'm here for. I've got big, broad shoulders. That's all right. Hey, how you doing, BD? So yeah, YouTube for me is a way of getting a reputation that I've wanted to earn with people like eBay, and then the secondary stuff came on, the rentals and all the things I do. So nobody knows everything, learn every day. You're right, Luke, you're totally right. Leslie, how's your business going, love? How you seem to be running? Where do you think the future of e-commerce lies for growth, Al? Right, this is a great question. Anyone knows Kevin? Kevin does shelves. He's a great man. He's going to do shelves for me. I need my shelves soon. I need to give you a commission. We finished the thing, and I'm going to be putting a lot of the fake bags on behind with your shelves. So please come and see me, Kev. But where do you think the future of e-commerce lies for growth? Now, I don't believe it's going to last with eBay. I believe that we're going to change, and it's going to be AI orientated. There's going to be a new program that's going to come out, so that I talk to AI and I send a picture and I put it up, and what happens is it tells me how much I roughly should sell it for. A bit like eBay. We will list this for you now. You pay a certain amount of money for this, And e-commerce, I believe, is going to be a new AI version, whether eBay do it or Vinted do it or some of them. It's going to be the new online selling tool where you just put a picture of it and AI does the rest. It works it out. You don't need listers. You don't need, and that's going to be good because I can list a lot more at a lot speed, a quicker time. But the future of e-commerce will still sell. Whether it's with eBay, I don't know if eBay is going to succeed because they're so heavy in regulation. They're so heavy, and Vinted aren't. And Vinted are moving up the things. So let's have a look. Les is speaking. Let's have a look. So let's say I'm on day 67 of 17-hour days. Oh my God. Complete focus on digital downloads. I create these for other companies. Well done, you. Well done, you. I wouldn't mind having a yarn with you about that. What's that about? Can you talk more? I'm going to leave you for a minute, South Asian, just to complete. I've done more than 60 days and I've achieved 10. Oh. You're a hard-working lady. You really are, Les. Really are. And South Asian, I'm out of the full-time education yet. Oh, right, okay. But I've been selling on eBay for the first year, now the 5th year, not messing with anyone out. I'm looking at a bit of knowledge Southeast as I'm in the middle of where South. Okay, so I can give you all the advice you need. I will first of all say about the importing or the paperwork. You can't stop the paperwork. You just cannot. If you want to sell, you've got to do the paperwork. We still haven't really complied, and our sales are taking a massive dive because of it. I'm down 20% on the real life of it, but we're down about 40%. It hasn't recovered fully on our sales. I'm only doing about 8,000 a week at the minute, which is not what I normally do. I would normally be in the region of 12.5 to 15,000 a week at the minute. So we've dropped since the middle of December, and I believe it's GPSR that's killing me. So the paperwork hasn't changed, sadly. But I would always advise you just eBay, Vinted, Amazon, try everything. Sell online. If this is what you're doing, if you sell online, I would advise you do that. So you can ask me a little more questions here about that. Phil, agents now doing task sourcing and analysis in particular. What's that about, mate? Agents are now doing task. Agents as in AI, or are you talking about something else? East Belfast, more or less join. Hi Ian, how are you, sir? How you keeping, mate? Good on you for coming. Love to see you again. Hi, Big Al from Scotland. Gavin, Ian's from Scotland too. So 2 Scottish. Oh, we've got some more Scottish people here now. We're getting a lot of Scottish fellas. Oh, hello. Robbie, Alan, remember that thumb mobile phone arrived? Smaller than a ciggy lighter. Did you know the boys found a little tiny phone? Was it the thumb mobile phone arrived? Smaller than the ciggy lighter. We've got a little phone. We got a little phone in the thing. Is that related, Robbie? The little tiny mobile phone we found. This tiny thing, but that height. A smuggler phone. Yeah. I have a question. What is your policy about renting to foreigners at one of your properties? You don't have to answer. What I'm wanting a change. Oh, right. Okay. So there's no such thing as a foreigner in my eyes when it comes to renting. Now, you have to be legal to live here. That's the only thing that I'm making sure. It's like you have to be legal to work, and therefore you have to be legal to work or to live here. I don't care what color. I don't care what creed. When I grew up in Southwest or in West London, in a poor place. And my best friend was from Pakistan. I got another friend from India, and another friend. We were all Irish. We're South Irish. We have lots. I've got a multi-ethnic family. My half sister is black. She's ethnically African. She's half African. And yeah, no, I am not a racist person, and I don't judge you by your color, your creed, your religion, or who you are. Your sexuality doesn't bother me, so I really don't care. So the policy I have is making sure that, number one, you can earn money. Number two, you can keep my property clean and respectful. And number three, you can afford to maintain it. That's a big thing as well. The last thing I want is someone who can't afford to repair the damage you caused on the property. So yeah, you want to move into one of our properties, you can apply for the properties. We have an application process with all properties. And yeah, there's no bigotry. I don't look at your picture. I don't care where you're from, as long as you can earn the money. Courtney, what advice would you give to someone to manage the stress and anxiety? Well, Courtney, you're speaking to the right guy. Courtney, I had suffered a lot of time back. It was 5 years ago, and Kevin can vouch for this. Kevin was there when it happened. Kevin being Flaming Anvil, by the way. I was suicidal. So I suffered majorly from stress and anxiety, which I didn't realize was happening to me. It was quite a funny thing how it came on. Maybe I was involved with too many negative people, too many negative stereotypes, and I was at my lowest point in life. And I tried to commit suicide. I was put into a mental institution for about a week. I was fed a lot of stuff, and it was terrible for me. So as far as I'm concerned, what advice would I give to someone who are managing? This is one thing I would advise, and this is really hard to listen to. Acceptance. My anxiety was caused by my own denial of my own personality. I had to change. I had to realize that I was at fault for my own problems, not anyone else. The reason why I was a bankrupt, the reason why I lost my business, the reason why I had family issues, the reason why, my wife and I split up, the reason why I went through a major amount of women and money was because I was wrong. I was a wrong person. And I didn't realize it. I was slightly narcissistic. I was self-motivated, and I was motivated for the wrong reasons. By the time I realized that a lot of the problems I caused myself were myself and I wanted to change, my stress and my anxiety started to remove. So I ended up becoming a better person just simply by accepting that I was wrong most of the time and causing myself the harm, not other people causing me the harm. I thought that they caused me the stress and anxiety. It turns out it was my inability to deal with them, my inability to accept their behavior, accept their manifestations of their behavior. So yeah, it was a very, very learned time. Do I suffer from stress and anxiety now? I go back to sometimes. It's like being an alcoholic. You'll never change, but you have to realize that you're flawed. And for that reason, the flaws carry you. You feel like you're the underdog and you look up to wanting to be better. So yeah, there's the advice I would give you for that. But whatever you do, try not to beat yourself up too much. Billy, good evening now. How are you tonight, Billy? I'm great. We're all great here. We're all brilliant. Thank you very much for asking, sir. Welcome to the channel. Les, I create digital files for creative and cross industry. They're beautifully produced and potential 24/7 buyers purchase and get instant download. Ooh, that sounds exciting. That sounds profitable, Les. I've told you, and I'm going to tell you, you and Kevin, Leslie, you are going to come to me. You're going to have to, here, see the burner phone? It's going to have my number on it. Call me direct. Don't tell me you hit me though, for crying out loud. Don't tell me you hit me. Phil, ChatGPT have agents on the horizon. Okay, got you. All right, now I get you. Yeah, I actually think it's going to be a class thing. I'm not sure AI is going to be something that's going. People talk about the end of AI and it's going to be the end of human race. I'm not sure I'm convinced about that. I believe that it'll work very well for us to ease our lives and make us better people. Gavin, how are you, sir? I have a tenant, 9 months, no rent, and I start. Gavin, number one, where are you from? That's very important to help you with that one. If you're from Northern Ireland, have you followed the processes that are required, such as the notice? But yeah, how are you, sir? Ryan, how are you, mate? Keep yourself busy, Courtney. We'll take your mind of things. Gary, you got a really good point. We discussed 2 weeks ago, the phone, yes, about sticking it up your rear end. Would you believe we found a little tiny phone, Rob, a little tiny phone this size, a little Nokia one. Funny. That's probably where I'm missing the link, because We've got a video of it. In fact, I tell you what, we're going to do a video of it, of the little phone. So I owned a chain of short stores back about 8 years ago called Fixaphone. And we used to keep these little tiny phones. You know the Samsungs I was telling you about, Rob? There was another one about this size. And I will bring it to the video next week for everybody to see. Hi, Felix. How are you, sir? Melbourne, Minnie. Where are you from? Tell me you're from Australia. Tell me you're calling me or you're talking to me first thing in the morning while lying in your bed. I hope you are. Phil, I've given ChatGPT some scenarios on what they can do and it's achievable. So technically set up a site, sourcing on websites and cross-checking prices and people. Yeah, that'll be class. Phil, is that actually active right now? Is it just ChatGPT? Because I want people like eBay, like when we're talking about Kevin, what's the future? The future is definitely AI. Where it's going to go, it means that whoever's going to break through at this time, and I wonder who it's going to be. My aim is that most likely we're going to have intelligent selling with this AI system. We're also going to have intelligent buying. That the AI knows what we want exactly when all we simply do is explain to them what we're looking for. And it knows to give what it needs to that. And I just think descriptions are getting a lot bigger, digitalization of products that way. So it's going to be cool. My missus is from Hammersmith. Hey, Gary, my Castle family and my Castle family from Hammersmith. Yeah, Wandsworth and Hammersmith. Crazy. Hammersmith is, we lived on, my great-grandmother lived on the old road of Hammersmith. Yeah, there you go. Courtney, you've survived every minute till now. Look, Leslie, you're at it. You're just such wise words from you. You really are. You survived every minute until now, survived every stress. When things get hard, just focus on the next 5 minutes and the next and the next. Yeah, I agree with that, Leslie. Great words. Al, I'm based in the south of Ireland. Well done. What is the best way to ship to eBay in UK? Well done, you. I can't offer 1 to 3 days, so my listings are not getting great visibility. Okay. So we sell to the south of Ireland. And eBay default us to the Irish ones to say, oh, it's going to be 3 to 5 days, but we don't do that. We pop up every week to Dundalk or to Omeath, to the Ampost, and what we do is we send them across without any customs or excise stuff. It's really good. We got a really diligent member of staff who's very, very good at doing that. She pops up every week without fail, pops it in the post, pays for it, and it's sent. It's a really, really good system. Gary Ross, know you. Okay, sorry for troubling you. No more questions. Please ask questions. You're under 18 and only got NI number. Oh man, ask questions. In fact, see you, Southeastern Picker. If you want, remember, get my number, tell me who you are, call me and say who you are, and I'll give you some help. And if you're local, like you say you are, you can come up and see one of my depots, and I'll show you how it's done. I'll show you how to make money with eBay. I can make you a lot of money. You're more than welcome to come down and I'll show you exactly what I do, and you can mimic everything I do. No problem. You're 18. Let's see if we can make you a millionaire if you're interested. Jason, I remember when eBay first started. One of my friends bought a sofa in a doll's house, one turn up. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Listen, do you anyone remember eBay when we could actually sell a box? It was called a surprise box, and all it was a cardboard box, and people were bidding up to thousands and thousands of pounds for it. It was crazy. eBay has changed a lot. A lot of scams went on. We got scammed so many times. I've been at eBay now for 24 years. 24 years on eBay. Crazy. Anyway, Oliver, let's have a look. Hey, Al. Can I reach out to you? I'm about to start a new business. Well, oh, please do so. Oh, I love that. Will involve eBay and physical shop. Ready to take on a leap and employ someone like your guys in the depot challenges. Oh, Oliver, where are you from? Oliver, tell me where you're from. Because if you're local, I'll come down to you. We'll do the videos and we'll do it together. I'm keen, and I know this is hard. I'm keen to help people do businesses, but what I've noticed, the people that I've reached out to and the mentoring that I've done, of every 10 people that I offer mentoring to, only one seems to want to take it. And I don't know what it is. People sometimes talk a good job. Oliver, if you've got the passion, if you've got the desire, you know, just like yourself, Southeastern, and Kevin, I know you've got the desire. You've been working so hard, Leslie. Well, I don't have to give you any advice. You know how to do it. Dog boy, shout out to you. Yep. How are you, sir? Courtney, thank you for, yeah. I mean, Les, she's great help, Courtney. Claudette, I love your view. That's amazing. Which one? Which one? I've got several properties that have got views. Are you making reference to the one on, blah, blah, blah. This is on the mountain, where I was on the mountain. Did you see that? Me digging on the mountain? Beautiful. Oh, I'd have to build a house there. Dog boy, shout out. Okay, we've shouted out already. Luke, been there, mate. Love it. Thanks, Luke. We suffer more in imagination. Oh, that's lovely. Bob, that's a lovely thing. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Wow. I'm going to write that down. Bob, you're a class act. I do like you, sir. I'm going to keep that down. In fact, just going to run this down. Sorry. That's a really, I've never heard that saying before in imagination. That's true because, you know, there's an amount of people that I thought that hate me and in reality they don't, you know. That's amazing. That's lovely. What a comeback. Great. That's honest, mate. Les Reed. You're all talking very quickly. Goodness me, I'm catching up with you all. Les, how do you protect against piracy? Oh, that's a good one for Les. The reason why I asked was because my anxiety plays up about, and that's roads. Okay. Don't let it kill you too much, Courtney. Thanks for opening up. I appreciate that. No, I'm honest, Tiz Biggs. I'm not afraid of being judged anymore. Look who's here. Yeah, Stephen, I agree with that. I am working towards a faith, and you know, I just don't want a faith that's bigotry. You know, my Lexi, how are you, darling? There's Lexi. That's my daughter. How are you, love? That's being human out. Great message. Yeah. Yeah, I like to think I am. Hi, Ian. All right, okay, let me remind James Sinclair. I love reading what everyone talks about. So Billy Gold, you'll be reminding me of James Sinclair. He's another one. Are you talking about me? He's another successful business YouTuber. Videos are great too. I must check him out. James Sinclair. James Sinclair, I know that name. I'll check him out. And Les, you're answering Stuart. Thank you. All right, Jason, good luck, sir. Good talking to you. I'm using AI in Google Ads as a game changer. When you're selling off site. Really? Okay. Kevin, I really need to talk to you. When are you coming up to see me, ma'am? I'm going to drive to Newry or where. You're still in Newry, you're outside Newry, aren't you? I'm going to drive up and see you, you bugger. If you're not going to come to me, I'm coming to you, and I'll bring the camera with me, and we'll go and work in your workshop, and you can show me how to bend metal. How's that? Oh, that'd be a great one. Here, invite me to your place, will you, Kev? How you doing, everybody? What's new about what's the new Apprentice, Al? Belfast Attic, the new Apprentice. So we had 2 apprentices. Sadly, Charlie didn't work out for us. Great man, but didn't work out for us. But we have another guy. He's a great guy, Joe. He started about 5 weeks before Charlie left. And Joe is an apprentice joiner. So he's learning a lot of joinery stuff, but he's learning a lot of skills. He really is very wet behind the ears. He doesn't know much about tools. So I'm teaching him the basic stuff at the minute. He's a great guy, great wee lad, very smart, very on his feet. Yeah, love him a lot. I'm looking forward to a good relationship with the guy. Courtney, we're learning about renting at my college, so it's interesting. Yeah, I hope it's not about the anti-landlord renting. McLeod's. Richard, guy's a comedian. Who's the comedian? I don't know. Les, Richard, right, okay. Are you talking about this guy, Jack Sinclair? Is he a comedian? Opportunities and ours, we have a cusp of great opportunities. Right, okay. He used to be the guy, Jurassic Park. Oh, really? Okay. Are you talking about? Right, okay. Yes, ChatGPT is in the beta of the US. Couple it with the task to feature Eurokeys. Okay, so as an example of analyzing wholesale sites versus... Nice. Okay. How much is my courses? Who says this? Tammy Ho. They're not my course. Are you talking about someone else, Tammy Ho? Because I don't do courses. Balamina, sir. Oh, Oliver. Right. You and me, we can do videos together. How's this? How about you come and see me, you come and see my depot, you do a video with me, and I will happily show you what you need to do to become a successful, wealthy man. If you are the age you are, if you're young, if you are, well, you know, it doesn't really matter if you're young. Well, it kind of does, because the younger you are, the better opportunity you have. I wish I could do what I do and know what I know today, because I'll be very successful. I would easily be a decamillionaire by that time. Luke, right, yeah. So, Billy, do you find who damaged your roof? No. I don't know who damaged my roof, sadly, Billy. I have to tell you, I'm quite offended by it. I don't know if it's the Orange Men. I have no problem with the Orange Men. It seems to be the Orange Men have a problem with me. What I have found, Billy, is that the Orange Men have done damage to the property, and they've taken land belonging to me. Now, the historic maps used to say there was a line that used to go on my perimeter. The line now is going like a dog leg, and it's on where they put a container. Now, I don't have a problem people taking the land, but it's when they start fencing posts and sheep wiring without my permission, when I start clearing back the land, it's unfair. They also cut the septic tank that we shared that was on the land. And I felt that was an act of, we don't want you crapping in our septic tank. Now, the septic tank's not on their land, but they seemed to think that it was okay to cut it. It was on the farmer's land, and we both shared it. They cut my one, and I'm not happy about that. And I believe that that's the one, you know, they're the ones that causes the two offense. They've also complained to other people about me taking my car park back. Now, it's my property, and I put a building fence around it. And they complained to other people about me, saying they'd parked there for years, and how dare I start fencing off that area. So, you know, I have not went out of my way to talk to them, because they're the ones that are creating the offense. They're the ones that are impinging on my property. They're the ones that are telling me I'm not wanted. They came and questioned me, and they're like, who are you? What's your name? What school did you go to? And all that bullshit is telling me, what religion are you? And if you're a Catholic, well, we're not going to be interested in you. And I tried to tell them as much neutral stuff as I could. Yes, I do look like Jay Leno, yes. And that was it, really. I'm not sure it's the Orangeman. It's definitely not the bad head people. I definitely don't think it's them. I do look like Jay Leno. I've been told that. I've been in America several times, and they were keeping shouting at me, Jay Leno. Yeah. I'm better looking than Jay Leno anyway, so there you go. Claudette Ross, on renting to all kinds of people, none of the race and stuff. No, that's a great thing, yeah. Don't look at people's race, Claudette, when it comes to renting. Just look at whether they're affordable and they're good people. That's all that matters. In the heart, you'll know if they're good people or not. High mathematics, I don't know what that means. Tisbigs, is everyone on live subscribed to Big? That's a good question. Guys, are you subscribed to my channel? If not, please like and subscribe and click the alert button. And please, if you've got something to say, please say it. Oh, yes. I got another thing as well. I got another thing to tell you about a video. I'm going to write that down because I want to talk about this video. I got a wee video going up. Okay, Stuart, did you manage to get the beta? Or it's Phil, that's talking to Phil. Do you think business can be £1 million biz, or is there something you look for? Is this you asking the question to me? So if it's a question to me, do you think any business could be £1 million business? Flame and Anvil, no harm to you, mate, but your business could be a multi-million pound business. I'm not joking you. You could really do really well, but you have to know how to level up. At the minute, I feel that there's restrictions with you. And it's nothing other than your perception that you think you have to do it all yourself. My advice is you can get a member of staff. You can get a trainee welder in to help you and teach you how to do all that stuff. So your business is a multi-million pound business. It's just knowing how to channel it. At the minute you look at mass production, and that could be done. but you can do bespoke mass production. I've seen it. There's a lot of things. I don't believe that my business is a multi-million pound business. It is becoming a multi-million pound business, but I'm changing. And there's a lot of things that I'm doing that's going to make changes to my future. In the next 5 years, I don't see myself in eBay. I do see myself selling products still, but very differently. And I intend to grow it quite massively. Southeastern Picker, that's a deal, mate. I will take you up on that soon. Yes, please. I'd say you've got vintage comics, Hero Funky Pops t-shirts. Yes, Southeastern Picker, don't sell too much that everybody sells. That's the truth. Try not to do that, mate. Try and sell stuff that has individuality. My individuality is batteries. That is my money maker. I then sell fashion, which everyone sells. I then sell general goods that everyone sells. But batteries are my money maker. Heston Hansen, I don't know what that's about. I know your camera's shy. I get that about you, Kev, but you're still gonna come on board with me, mate. Tell you what we could do if you fancy it. We can. And by the way, you wouldn't believe, Kev, it's really not that bad. I thought I was camera shy. It turns out I'm not. And it goes it goes just really well. No, I won't say anything. Please don't ask me to. Courtney, I would say I suffer from Tourette syndrome. Look at that, Bob. Well done, you, sir. What a great thing to admit to. And where is it? Let's have a look. And tell them to do one right. Brindy, Gary, if you see them, kick them. Yeah. We're learning about agreement, what landlord, right? Okay, well, my tenant, so Courtney, when we do leases, they're quite steep. They're a little thick for our tenants, purely because we don't want any messing around. Les Allen, could have been someone wanting to strip the slates. No. Because whoever did it smashed them. It pulled them out and they smashed them. After it was checked, after the thing, it felt like, oh, the storm's on, let's pretend it's off the roof and smash the slates. Because we checked the roof the day after the storm had ended and all the slates were on. And when we came back, all the slates were taken off and the thing was broken. No. Tisbiggs, yes, the Orange Hall. Making boundaries, yep. Good lad. Orangeman. Is that the Orangeman or the bad head, guys? So head is Heritage Environmental Department. I don't think it was them. And I'm not sure it could, I've no evidence. However, I will tell you, I have cameras installed. I went down and I put some field cameras in on a lot of people's advice here in this channel. And I went and put field cameras in. I haven't got the big cameras up yet. I'm going to get someone to do the security for me. Oliver Brands, I will try and work on socials, keep up the great work. No, you keep up the great work, Oliver. You keep up the great work. I appreciate your thing, but I want you to do better than me. And I'm willing to help you. Courtney, Gary, Ross, are you okay? The angry emoji. He's all right. Gary's fine. Courtney, you're welcome. Oh, I'm Dean Maloney. Can you get on the housing market with... Yes, you can, Dean. Dean's got a great question. Can you get on the housing market with £50,000? The answer is yes. And I recently bought a property for a client for 45,000 quid. It was a mess. And I did it up and it cost me £25,000 to do it up. And that property sold on the market about 3-4 months ago for £200,000 done up. So yes, Dean, you can. There is one thing you need to consider. Work. The materials are easy to buy as far as I'm concerned when it comes to maintaining a house. It's the labor and the know-how. That's what the problem is, and that's what it means. Okay, feel strange being in the group chat because it turns out that I don't listen. Okay, yeah, no. Courtney, you're safe here, sir, or milady, sorry. Les, a business has to be scalable with 7 figures. Ask is scalable and how can I make scalable? Oh, yeah. Such a smart lady. I keep telling you how smart you are, Leslie. Yes, Kev, you are absolutely in £1 million business right now. Stuart Al, do you recommend any eBay news tips, etc.? Skiff McGrath and Andrew Minaldo used to use Great in the Back Day when he used to do it. Any tips recommended for eBay news? At the minute, all I could say is eBay's not the most opportunistic channel. I still recommend that you do it, but sadly, eBay's not the way it used to be. It just isn't. It's there's so many other channels open up competing, and they're doing better than them. And I just believe that there's recommendations that at the minute we're juggling so many balls and selling stuff. eBay is one of the balls. It's a bigger ball than say, for me, than Amazon. But we're juggling Amazon, on by eBay, Vinted, Etsy, Depop. There are other ones coming on board, and it is quite hard to deal with tips and tricks. eBay, the only thing I could advise off now, and this is very boring, is read the manuals. Read what they say, or you're going to be shut down. That's the problem. Funko Pops is a stupidity market, saturated market. If you're trying to scale up, Barry O'Neill's asked if you can have a job. Number one, Barry, we are in the possibility of looking for staff, of course. If you want a job, you're going to have to be qualified and or experienced and live nearby. And I have no problems employing people. I just, at the minute, I'm kind of taking a breather. We've had a lot of bad stories at the minute with staff. Seamus, how are you? Been enjoying my video. Thanks for the content. Seamus, welcome to the channel. I appreciate your viewership. If there's anything you want to add, you want to talk to me about, I would appreciate any feedback at all. We do that. Let's have a look. Slider, how are you? Set up a wildlife camera in the area, motion detector, catching no problem. Yes, I've set up two field cameras, one on the left side and one on the right side of the building, looking, well, I can't say where, just in case you're watching. You'll find one, but one's looking at the other. How's that? So hopefully no one will find them all. Covert off-grid, Seamus, you're a week late. I could have used you. Yeah. Stuart, why do you put your money into property instead of stock for resale? Okay, good question, Stuart. Surely stock would turn quicker and multiply more. Right, okay, so stock. I currently own about 1.5 million of stock. And I've just bought, this week, I've got another truckload came of stock, which we cannot process. We haven't got the staff to process. And currently, it's hard to get space to process that stock. We found that we are oversaturated in stock. I've got maybe a year's work in my current employment staff of eBay listers without me buying any more stock. And that's including if I don't sell anything. I would need another 6,000 to 8,000 square foot warehouse for that. I'm currently in the plans of building another warehouse, but that's me doing it. So that'll be me sitting on top of the wall doing a bit of block laying, I'm afraid. So yeah, there's only so much stock you can buy before you become saturated in what you sell. And you have to hold on to, I wish to goodness I could sell what I buy, but it doesn't do that. You've got 10% of what you list selling immediately within the first week. Then in the first month, 30% of the remaining amount sells. And in the first year, you will sell the remaining, I would say 80% of the remaining stock of that first year. You will have carryouts of 20% of the entire stock on the year after, and then you just dump it. So it's really, really hard to maintain a major amount of stock. Or do you want something more passive and long-term? Yes, my YouTube is long-term. My properties are long-term. My stocks and now, dare I say it, my Bitcoin and my digital currency. I've started buying digital currency. No idea why. I just went and bought a couple of grand's worth of digital currency there. So, Arthur, how are you? You're Banbridge. Oh, you're a Banbridge man. Love to meet up. I could help you with a hydro scheme. Oh, hello. Ooh, hydro scheme for the mill. Okay. I think the river's gone, Arthur, on the mill. We've no water. We've got an underground tunnel, but there's no water running. Sad. Hello from Eunice, but Arthur, yes, please. Again, if you listen to the front of the channel, I have a hater phone that's doing. It's going to be a telephone number. You want to call me. This is actually becoming a Big Al support phone instead of a hater phone for the video. I might be very busy on that phone. So there's a phone being bought next week, and we're going down. We're doing a video of me buying a hater phone, a burner phone for me, and of course Robbie would. I might get a little tiny phone. I might get a comedy phone. You know, hello, Alan speaking. Anyway, I don't know. We're going to do it on video about the haters. Try and get the haters to call me. But Arthur, I would love to reach out to you. You can contact me on, and you're ready for this? Take this down. If anyone else wants to contact me, please make sure you put in the subject line, because I get thousands of emails every day. And if I miss you, I'm sorry. But please put it in, just say who your name is from YouTube. I've got a filtration system. I've got an AI filtration system, would you believe? But anyway, do this. And my email is this, Alan, 1L, Alan at alancastle.co.uk. Email me, we'll talk. I would love to see it. I would love to see what you got on offer. Eunice, pre-rare here in Ottawa. Good old Canada, how you getting on? Tesbiggs, how did your tax work? Rentals. So the tax on rentals, we're not allowed to charge VAT for any rentals, value-added tax, so no sales tax. But we are currently going through a bit of a problem with the taxman at the minute. So the taxman, we're registered, a VAT registered, because we're earning more than £90,000 a year in rental money in our rental company. And because of that, we have to be VAT registered. Now, anything we buy, assets, any things that we purchase, we're entitled to the sales tax refunded against any sales tax that we make. But because my company is making zero sales tax, the VAT man has decided that he's not going to give me my VAT back. So he's used this rule that he found out of a dusty old VAT book, he or she, or they, them, or whoever the hell they want to call themselves. And they banned me from getting my VAT back on any assets. Currently, it's gone illegal, and they owe me, currently, £47,000 in back tax. They owe me tax. So I'm not letting it go. I'm taking it to legal, and I'm going to have this done. They have to pay me the VAT. Hi, Joshua. How are you? And again, with the tax, we pay 45% overall on our tax next year, because the company's only been going, the company was done. And the reason why the company was done, because I did not want to get a mortgage. If I decided to leverage, which is a mortgage, any more of the 3.7 million pounds of properties that I now currently own, if I wanted to get an asset mortgage, I would then be, I would not be tax free of that. I would have to pay full 45% tax without any discount offsetting on the mortgage. The mortgage could not be offset anymore. So that's why we're now a corporation company. We're a corporation. Has to be a corporation. Yes, Joshua, we're having a great night. Les, Sean, she's talking to Sean. Miss Vanessa, yes, I'm Irish. Barry O'Neill, I'll let you drive my Porsche. I currently don't have an. Are you talking to me? Ah, Barry. Barry, you still watching? Barry's a friend of mine. It took me a while to catch on there, you little git. Where are you, Baz? I hope you're lying up enjoying yourself, man. Barry has a beautiful company. It's called Elan. Yeah. If you want me to talk more, I will, Barry. 1 in every 5 quid spent, is spent on Amazon. Is it really? I did not know that. You should be doing Amazon. That's where you should. Bob, would you ever recommend physical gold? Yes, I would. I would, yes. I carry at the minute, I've been collecting silver, mostly in coins. I've lots of it. I've been collecting it for years. However, there's times when I get stock in, would you believe, and it comes in silver. And I've been collecting that too. So silver plates, silver forks, silver spoons. I have been collecting them in a big bucket, and I intend to melt it down. I think it's very important. I believe that if there's a war, silver and gold is the way forward. I haven't gone into gold yet. I have got gold on my shares in Barclays. I buy gold from Barclays, but no, not real gold. Miss Vanessa, what's your secret to getting rich? I wish I had 1% of your wealth. No, there's no secret. There is no secret to getting rich. Not whatsoever. There's no, is there a secret? There's not. It's not secretive. It's simply hard work, Miss Vanessa. That's all it is. 17-hour days. If you want to ask, I will say to several people in this room, and they're wealthy people, they're probably as wealthy as I am, or wealthier. And their secret is simply hard work, determination, strength, and a self-dedication to make sure that you do not stop. You keep going, you keep working. This is a Saturday night, and I am actually currently here chatting to you, trying to make this business work. I'm working very hard to make sure that my Castle Media company grows. This is all about growing this media business. How I do it is I sit here and I do videos and I do lots of things. I spend a lot of money on this, so it's very, very important. Rent a Ghost, what a great. Did you, I don't know what that means, Rent a Ghost. Please respell that. I don't understand that. Did you own that stock? What stock? Courtney, I'm going to go now. Thank you very much, Courtney. Love you. See you soon. Watson, hope you have a good accountant. Yeah, he's a good accountant. Yeah, he is. He's not bad. He's doing quite well for me. It's fake. I don't know what that means. Rent to go. Sorry, mate. Take Courtney. Bye. Loving the videos out. Informing a good laugh. Thank you, ATB. I like to think that I'm entertaining. A lot of people think I'm a complete douchebag, but you know, I like to be that douchebag. I genuinely agree. Yeah. If there's anything you want to ask questions, ATB, you're more than welcome to ask. Courtney, you're so nice. Claudette said, I gave you good advice, so of course I will. I think it will. I think it will. I think people will call me a bloody Egypt. Anyone know what an Egypt is? Tell me in the things down below. Not the Northern Irish, don't say a word. Not the Irish, don't say a word. Anyone that's from England, America, USA, Brazil, Australia, tell me what an Egypt is. Oliver Brown's crypto. I might be able to help you there should you need it. Gold is another great investment, but unfortunately buying it's a little bit. Yeah, okay. No, I get it, Oliver. That's quite informative. Will you may be able to help me? I'll help you. Al, would you consider TikTok as people? Yes, absolutely. We are doing TikTok at the minute. It's a bit shite, only because I'm probably old school. I'm trying very hard to get into TikTok. Once Raweem, I don't know if you're still on here, Raweem. Once Raweem's out of the question, we're going to have another person in, and Raweem's going to be the head of the department, and we'll get another person in to help us with the other videos and the other TikToks. So I'll be doing more videos. All the best, Courtney. Seamus Breen, thanks a lot. Red Hulk, Green Hulk. Does Conor McGregor represent your peoples? No. I've nothing in common with the man. I don't know if he has. Am I a vicar? So now ask the silly question, am I a vicar? Why am I? Because of this. Because of that. No, that's a good point. This is a super dry. Let me take this bloody thing off. It's really warm. I'm not a vicar. Bloody hell. Vicar. It is warm in here. It gets really warm with that bloody thing. No, I'm not a vicar. It's a super dry thing. Look what I've done to my beautiful hair, my balding hair. No, so I'm not a vicar. Yeah, please, Barry, catch up. I hope the missus is well. I hope she's looking after you. Because if she's not, I'm going to talk to her. Do you hear me, young lady? If you're watching, I'm going to talk to her. Yeah, Eunice is hard work. Silver stacking, nice, price is heavy. Yeah, well, look, I've just got loads of silver. I come across it. Actually, look at the state of my hair now. I've got a wee bit of silver. Now I mainly invest in the only thing which is no more than it can be, land. It is. Land is, you're right, Liz. Property's going to be the future. Whether we get to own the property eventually, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Tom Smith knows that secret winners win. Yes, because Tom Smith sells the same bullshit I give for free. And I don't agree with Tom. Tom has heard me talk nonsense about him. I don't like the way he gets on. I don't like the fact that he's committed crimes. He's been prosecuted many's a time for, well, not many's a time, but he was prosecuted, and the serious crimes officers done him. They took his properties off him for fraud, mortgage fraud, and he was taking his money from other people fraudulently. Not good. As far as I'm concerned, it is better, and everyone agrees with this statement, it is better to fail with honor than to succeed with fraud, the way I see it is. Okay, Reneghost Newton Ards. Well done. Congratulations. I like Newton Ards. Great place. Reneghost, if you ever want to ask any questions or need any help, please ask. Is this an idiot? No. Charlotte, I don't know who this is. Is your old school loading? Sorry, Tisbiggs. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that question. The old school church hall Orangeman's neighbour is in the... it is not. It is not in the ABC. It is in... Maybe it is ABC, is it? I'll just say it's in the Craigavon area. How's that? It's Moira, County Armagh. Is it County Armagh? Maybe it's County Down. I think it's County Armagh. And you spell the word Egypt. There it is. Rent-A-Ghost, 8-bedroom house. Gary, I'll look at you. Bob, you're a wee gem. Tisbiggs, oh, I got to the bottom of you all. There it is. We've got to the bottom. Now I can keep talking about other things. What does that mean? The word Egypt means, yes, sure, Claudette, it means idiot. And Tisbiggs, it is in the ABC. Okay, all right. Seamus Breen, any tips to become a distributor for certain manufacturers? I'm in spare parts game. Ooh, where did I see a really... There is a... I can't remember it. There's a manufacturer just sent me an email. Seamus, this guy came to me and he's looking for a Irish, Northern Irish and Southern Irish distributor. I think there's a lot of money in it. I think the investment looks to be in around 150 to 200K of buying the stuff. Spare parts game. Seamus Breen. Seamus, can you send me an email about that question? I got the guy. I'll check over the emails to see if I've still got it. He is a manufacturer from Germany, and he's looking for Northern Irish representation. I was not in the game to be starting that business. So how much do you weigh? Not slabbering, Al, genuine curious. Well, I don't lie. I am 18 stone and 3 pounds now. I was 23 stone, and I've lost 5 stone in the last 5 years. Kev, you'll see that. You've noticed I've lost a lot of weight. It's called semaglutide. So I was diabetic and I was suffering from anxiety and depression, but that reason. So I'm 18 and a half stone, or no, 18.4, just 18 and a half stone. And I've got a 40, no, I haven't. Jesus, I've got a 30-inch waist now. I used to have a 44-inch waist. Is white pudding on the Irish breakfast? No, I don't think it is. It is Irish pudding. We don't have any puddings at all. I think in the Southern Irish, there is no, in the Southern Irish it is. We don't do white pudding or black pudding in the North. We don't have any of that stuff. We have the following. Hi, Bush Gardens. We have the following in Northern Ireland as a breakfast. A Northern Irish or an Ulster fry. Thank you, Leslie. An Ulster fry is this. Potato bread, soda bread, eggs, sausages, no beans, and a bit of mushroom sometimes. I don't like beans. Well, I do like beans, but not with a fry. Have you ever been to Florida? Henny, yes, I have. I've been all around Florida. I was in Miami. I went down to soda bread, yeah. I went, oh yes, a bit of bacon Tisbiggs, that's the one. Bacon and sausage, that's right. We don't do white or black pudding. Yes, I've been to Florida. I've been as far as Key Largo, Key West, Key Largo. Been around the Keys. I've been to Pensacola. Yes, Florida, I know like at the back of my hand. Yep. funny one actually. I went down to Key West and I found out it was the gay pride thing, and I was a single guy, and it was quite funny. Haggis is the best if you never tried it. Absolutely, Nano. Haggis is class. I went to Stirling University for my university first year degree. It was only literally a summer course, and I had haggis for the first time. It was gorgeous. It was Stirling haggis, beautiful, gorgeous. Anyway, yes, thank you very much on the wait list. Yes. Lots of things. Nano Iceland come from Edinburgh. Oh, Edinburgh, man, I actually married north of Edinburgh. I went to a place there, a little castle. I got married in a castle. Sadly, the marriage never worked, but hey, what it is. Sodal far, yes, tis big, so sodal far. I like spud bread more. Does anyone know what potato bread is? Anyone ask what that is? That's when I first slept with a man. Okay. White pudding is like bat pudding. Okay, Henny, that was quite important. Okay. Well, you talking about white pudding or sleeping with a man? Oh, I'm a sarky eyed bugger. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so here, guys, what do you think of this idea? Leslie, I hope you're still in Robbie. I hope you're still in Kev. Gary, listen to this. Listen to this, guys. I've got an idea. I've currently got 2 properties at the minute that are being done up. Purdy bread, yeah. And okay, Henny. All right, none of that. Let's keep that kind of let's keep it what do you call that? PG, parental guidance. Thanks, mate. So I've got an idea. Sure, Donald, if you could live anywhere in the world, would you? Ooh, Stuart, keep that answer. I gotta talk about it because I've got a place and I've been there so many times. I love it. Anyway, so yes, where was I talking? Yes, I've got a great idea. So I've got 2 properties that I'm currently doing up at the minute. I bought one of them for 65 grand, and I bought another one for 75,000. They're right beside each other. They're neighbours, and one of them is nearly finished. It didn't need major work. It's got a kitchen to put in. Just got to get done up a bit of a wee bit of work here and there. Nothing major to make it modern. However, I was thinking about this. There's so many people here, not on the channel on YouTube, that keeps on talking shite about how landlords are greedy. So I was going to do this program and I was going to do this video and tell me if it's a bit narcissistic or it's wrong or I'm out of line. But I was going to advertise for someone who is in need of a property, and I was going to rent it to them for free for a year. Now, that's a big cost for me. That would work out as maybe 9,000-10,000. And I was going to give it to anyone that's homeless and needs a lift in life, who, are just down and out. They don't deserve it. They've not done it to themselves. And I want to try and get people involved on the lookout for someone who is in need. Charities maybe, or the housing executive, where the housing executive can't find anyone, and I was going to give them the property for a year for free to sort out their lives, give them a lift in life, get them back on the run, make them, maybe it's a businessman who was bankrupted and he lost his house and lost everything. Maybe it's a veteran, a soldier who's back and he's just suffering with PTSD, or maybe it's a single mother who has been divorced from the husband, and the husband's been absolutely terrible to them, and they need somewhere to live very quickly. So I'm thinking of something like that. I don't know if it's narcissistic of me to do that, but I don't want to. I want to provide evidence, pure evidence that I'm not a greedy person. I'm not in it for the money all the time. I have done very well, but it's not because of the fact. Yeah, it may be a good thing to do, but I'm not sure if it's something. You think so, Gary? I feel that maybe it comes across as the time. I don't know if I told you about it. Is it a rich person feeling good about themselves by offering someone a handout for nothing, and they did it because they want to feel good about themselves, not feel good about what they've done. But there has to be some philanthropy in regards to what I do. I have to give it back. I have to. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, Leslie, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, like I don't know, someone has been bankrupted because I was bankrupted, and I was a failure, and I needed people. No one was there for me, you know. So I'm going to do a video on it. I'm going to get it finished. First of all, I need to get it finished, but I need yet no. Tisbigs, actually, I've been down twice in my life. I've had a big downer twice in my life. We didn't do very well as a young family. As a kid, I had a really bad time, bad upbringing. So twice, one as an adult and one as a child. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, but teach him how to fish. Where you come from, Leslie? Wow. Hello, Mick. I'm just taken back by that. That's amazing. Listen to that, guys. Can anyone... I don't know if anyone's reading these comments. That's a great saying. So yeah, so then, I give him a house. Maybe I give him some money. Them, it, her, them, whatever it is. And that creates, mentoring. So they're part of the mentor program. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Welcome, Mick. Seeing the stream. I don't know if you see my channel. Please like and subscribe. La, 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 la. Please like and subscribe. It's very important. Holy moly, we've been talking for 81 minutes, guys. Right, Bob. I agree with that one. There are some people you just cannot change. I've noticed that. You cannot change some people. So there's a couple of things that I've got going on the videos for, not next week, because I'm not going to be able to finish that house next week. But I'm thinking, let me get your baby boy. Does anyone want to see my baby boy? This is my baby boy. Hello. Hello. This is Jet. Jet was born by my hand, by my beautiful girl Poppy, who died in an accident. She was run over. And Jet was one of my guys who was born, 5. And this is Jet. He's half Maine Coon. He's a dude. He's massive. He's a tank of a boy. Tank of a boy. I love him. You want to get down? We're sleepy. So he sits. He's extremely beautiful company. He's beautiful company. If you're ever suffering from depression, he's great company. A pet is great. Anyway, Sean's non-existent hairline. Oh, I love it, Sean. You've brought so much positive there. You're just a great... Yeah, Jet's a wee dude. He's a complete dude. He's sitting here in the chair, look. I got to show him here, look. That's our Jet, look. He's a wee dude. I love that. Oh. I love that for... that is probably one of the best nicknames I've ever had. I'm going bald, so I might call it Big Al's non-existent hairline as well. Anyway, listen, guys, I think we're probably going to do it. Listen, Bob, I appreciate the money. I'm going to do a video on that just to make sure that I prove that I've donated the money. It'll be a short, but I will do it because of you, Bob. Thank you very much. And I'm going to say goodbye now to everyone. We have went over the hour. I don't want to keep you all talking. But guys, watch out for next week. I've got a lot of complaining to do. You'll see my moaning about the tax. I'm going to go on a bit about tax for a while. Tisbigs, good night. Everyone, I'd love to mention you all. Bob, Robbie, Kev, Leslie, I could keep going. Gary, yeah, been a great... yes, you enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you next week, 8 o'clock, same time. Any questions for me? Prep. Because sometimes I run out of things to say. Yes, I do run out of things to say. I don't really. I'm a shite talker. Anyway, listen, Seamus, good talking to you. I want to talk to you all more. Anyone that's watching that wants to be chat to me, it doesn't matter. I'll do it on holiday. There it is. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next week. I will be in Gran Canaries or I'll be in France somewhere. So give me a shout and we'll see then. Onwards and upwards. You've heard a week. Yeah, it's been a hard week, Leslie. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Good luck.